But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be recapping my Baddies South episode 6. So before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button. So it starts off with where it left off, where Natalie is just going off, right? So she gets off of the bus. She's just like, get that little bitch off the fucking bus, okay? She keeps drinking all that fucking Henny. Take that sippy cup out of her mouth. Yeah, take that sippy cup out of her mouth. I'm a real bad bitch, okay? I'll drag that hoe. I'm like, Natalie.
Natalie, stop it!
Like, would you have that same energy if Rock was near you and you said all of this? Because she was like going crazy. She like, take that fucking sippy cup out her hand, disrespectful little bitch, stupid ass whore. Yeah, you're fucking Blueface's cum rag. Like, she was going off. So Rock, they showed Rock or whatever. She's mad. She's just like, let me through. Like, I guess, I don't know if she had to use the bathroom, or I guess she was going to try to confront Natalie or something. So the security was blocking her from getting to the front of the bus. Bro, like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Excuse me. Excuse me. She just wanted to get through. Right? So then, so she was pissed. Right? So then, next thing you know, Natalie goes to the front of the bus and she goes to vent to Ann. So she vents to Ann. She's just like, oh, that little stupid, disrespectful ass bitch, Rock or whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that Blueface shit. You feel me? Fuck that Blueface shit. I don't give a fuck about none of it. It is what it is. She's disrespectful as hell. And then she says that Journey makes $20K a month. I'm like, what is Journey making $20K a month for? Because I know those chocolate bars that they make you sell at school, you can't sell that much. So I'm like, how's she making that money? I'm pretty sure she mentioned the episode, but I think I kind of missed it. But let me know in the comments what she making $20K a month on. And then also, Rock, they show on the bus, she does like this little prayer circle or whatever, right? Well, you can say a lot about Rock. One thing about her, I love God. Okay, this is her. I love God. And like, God is the one, like, he really took me far. Like, I fuck with God. That's one thing Rock is known for. She loves God, which is really good. So she leads like this prayer circle or whatever. And then Rolly, this is how you could tell Rolly didn't really fuck with Rock at the time, from at least what I'm seeing, because she didn't even want to join the prayer circle. So I was just like, that was kind of weird. Like, why didn't you want to join? All she was saying, let's pray for better days, for less rainy days, for the rest of the trip. So that was kind of off to me. I kind of peeped that. So the whole time, Ann's just calming down Natalie. Natalie's just like, I know, I just need to calm down. You feel me? Like, it's just so much with this bitch. Like, it's just so much. Like, we're in the South. We're all fucking baddies. Like, it's just so fucking much. And it's just, oh my God. Mind you, the whole time, Anna's wearing all black. And she looks like the Hamburglar. She just, all black on. She had the watch over the all black long sleeve. You feel me? It looked like she's ready to rob a nigga and then deep throat their Glock afterwards. Just, you feel me? That's what and is legendary for. So then after that or whatever, they enter the club, and you know they do the slow motion version or whatever. And Natalie gets up. She's like, "Yep, we running the South." You feel me? Rolly, she like, and then you see Ann get off the bus. She. You feel me? So they all get off the bus and stuff like that. And then they enter in the club. So Rock is there with her nigga Blue. So Blue ended up making an appearance. You feel me? He ended up making an appearance. So I guess he gave Zeus the clearance to use his space. But I'm not surprised because, you know, Rock and, not Rock, but Blue has done some work and stuff with Zeus already with the Bad Boys auditions and stuff coming up soon. So I wasn't too shocked that, he gave him clearance and stuff to use his likeness and stuff like that. So, you know, Rock, she giddy. So she like, ew, she bouncing her ass on Blue. She like, oh my God, Blue. I miss that feeling on my booty. Ew. She just backing it up. She keep, you know, she bouncing her Big Debbie cakes on Blue. So after that happens or whatever, they all partying, blase, 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 and then next thing you know, Scott, the next morning comes. Why they had Scotty on that couch sleeping? Did they take that big comfy couch that Sway got flipped over on and bring it to Charlotte? I thought you were running Charlotte, Scotty. Why don't you have your own bed in Charlotte? I thought you were running Charlotte. I'm playing. But y'all, they saw everybody like getting up or whatever. Get tired. Everybody, you know what I hate that they did? We didn't have to hear everybody's version of them being hungover. Like, okay, we get it. Like, they were like, oh, this Jayla, I'm like really hungover and I'm going to make my salad and green tea and drink because Jayla don't do hungover. And then you see Rolly, I had a great time last night. I loved it. And like, I was just drunk as fuck with Slim. You know what I'm saying? And then you see Ann, I was deep throating bottles and oh my God, like my throat feels so good. And we just had a lit time last night. I'm like, we did not need a version, you feel me, of everybody's version of being hungover. That was kind of irritating to me, right? So then we get to Scotty, right? And she's doing her usual. She's running the South, okay? She's running the South, okay? So she taps it with her friend. She's like, hey, girl, I'm running the South here, and we need to go to our next club location. It's your birthday party tonight, right? Yeah. So she's like, okay, cool. So they're apparently going to go, and they're going to host the club or whatever for her friend's birthday party and stuff like that. So she makes sure, of course, to tell Natalie. And Natalie, they had Natalie stressed because she had all types of pimples on her face. So she was just on the little makeup thing. God, fucking bitches. She doing her makeup and stuff. And Scotty's just like, oh, so I just wanted to tell you, like, I'm still running the South, just to let you know. And we're gonna go to this club tonight for my birthday, for my girl's birthday party or whatever, and we're gonna host it and stuff like that. You feel me? And we're gonna be the baddest bitches of the South. And Natalie's like, yep, that's what the fuck is up. That's why I brought you here for, Scotty. The fuck? And mind you, why Natalie doing her own makeup? What happened to, what's that dude name that did the makeup and Christina got into that whole fight with him and ended up getting into the fight with Natalie? What was his name? I think his name was like Journey or not Journey. I keep saying Journey. What was his name? But what happened to that makeup artist, Natalie? I thought you had the big bags. Why aren't you traveling with a makeup artist, girl? But yeah, y'all know, because I have to shade it to Natalie because she loves to make it seem like she's rich and just got it like that. So mind you, Rolly, she threw a little shade at Scotty. She was just like, oh, hopefully this Chloe Pence is a little bit better because last night they didn't even know who Scotty the fuck was. I said, ooh. And ooh. Yeah, so just a little shade there. I was like, wow. So then they get to the bus or whatever because they're going to their next stop. So then Rolly comes to the back of the bus, the front of the bus, and asks, and she's just like, oh, like, why are you separated? Like, what's up? Like, why are you by yourself? Like, you can't do that. Blase, blase, blase. Like, what's up with you? I'm sorry for what I did. She basically apologized to Anne for beating the Mario coins out of her head. So then Anne's just like, Rolly comes to the front of the bus and apologizes to me, but I don't know if it's sincere. But I'm going to take her apology because I think she actually feels bad or whatever. So yeah, right? So after she brings her to, after she talks to her in the back of the bus, she ends up bringing her to the front of the bus or whatever, right? So when she brings her to the front of the bus, she, Anne apologizes to Bree and Sway. And I could tell this apology wasn't genuine. I could tell Anne still don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? She don't really care for them. So she apologized to them. She's just like, oh, I'm sorry for what I did. Blase, 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 all this type stuff, right? And then in the confessional, of course, she's like, I didn't really mean it, blah, 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 right? So after that happens, they get to the club. So then Natalie lets Rock get on the bus. It's her. It's the big baby. You feel me? Ew. Blue. I get on the mic too, Blue. Mic check 1 2 1 2, Blue. Yee, big baby. So she lets her get on the mic. Everybody turning up or whatever. And Rock and Scotty start flirting. They start flirting and bumping pocketbooks. Girl, they started bumping pocketbooks. And Rock wasn't feeling it because she was just like, you know, like, I me and Scotty, you know, we was kissing or whatever, but it didn't make me it only made me wet like that, you know. She didn't get me wet like blue, so she wasn't gonna see no blue out of me, you feel me? It wasn't gonna get wet, you feel me? So it is what it is. I told y'all I don't like pussy. So, you know, Rock not really with the lesbian shit. And she's really, really adamant on that. Like, she just does not like girls like that. And she said that like numerous times before. So next thing you know, we see these caskets roll out. So I'm like, what the fuck, right? So these caskets roll out, and then next thing you know, Sway pop out of them caskets. She just pop out of them caskets or whatever, right? And then Rock must have knocked her back into them caskets backstage or something. Because I'm like, girl, how you end up in them caskets, girl? She knocked in them caskets again. So she popped out. You feel me? Just how she popped out of the sink. So she popped out of whatever, they all turning up, blase, blase, blase. And then the night ends there. Mind you, Zeus mixes like a whole lot. Because apparently on the bus, Slim got a bottle thrown at her by Rock. So the next day comes, and then Natalie's just, everybody gets packed up, whatever, because they're leaving. And Natalie's standing outside, and she's just waiting on the bus to pull up. Mind y'all, if y'all don't know a little side information, a little tea for you guys, I'm cool with somebody who knows the guy who's running the bus, like who owns the business of the bus. So that's how I kind of knew like a little bit of inside info. Plus, I got that footage of Natalie bouncing her Big Debbie cakes. So just a little her Big Debbie cakes on that security dude in the first episode recap that I did. If you guys didn't see that, go and check that out. So that's how I got that footage and everything. So yeah, isn't that funny? So, the producers tell her, they're like, hey, like, because of all this stuff, the driver, he's scared for his life. I said, what the fuck? He was like, oh, he's scared for his life. He don't want to drive the bus no more. He feels like he put his life in danger and blase, blase, blase. So he not gonna come back no more. So y'all stuck, right? So of course, Natalie's just like, oh my God, like, are you kidding me? We can't afford this. The baddies are on a time crunch, okay? We cannot afford this. So she's pissed or whatever. And shout out to Scotty, because she looked really nice with her curly kinky hair. I was like, she should wear it out more like that. It makes her look like really, really cute. I really like that. The little curly kinky hair she was rocking. So she brings all the baddies outside. So she's just like, so all the bad bitches, we're stuck in Charlotte because guess what? The bus isn't coming back. Okay. And then he's scared for his life. Okay. He said the baddies were just out of control. Like, I don't know what the fuck is up. Like, I'm just gonna go around, ask everybody if they're good. Rolly, you good? And Rolly, she's just like, I'm good or whatever. And like, it is what it is. Bree, you good? And, you know, I'm good. You know, as long as, you know, I'm getting to the bag, like, you know, we get into the money. That's it. Like, I'm chilling. We good. Okay. So then she gets to Slim. Oh, well, last night, she said in the confession, she was like, last night, Rock threw a fucking bottle at me. So, and Zeus, y'all didn't catch it. I said, shout out to Slim for calling out Zeus. I said, that's how you know this shit is funny as fuck. Because how you gonna call out the whole production team for not catching on camera? She like, and Zeus, y'all need to catch it on camera. I said, you better go ahead and tell them that, Slim. So, of course, Slim feels some type of way about it. So she confronts Rock. So she's like, what's up? What's up? So then Roger's like, she must not be talking to me. She talking to you, Jayla? I don't think she's talking to you. I think she's talking to you. I don't think she's talking to me, Jayla. She's talking to you. So then Jayla like, she's not talking to me. She's not talking to Jayla, me, no, okay? She's talking to you, Rock. So Rock's just like, oh, she's talking to me? Ew, what she want to do, though? So the next thing you know, Slim takes off these shoes. She starts hollering them at it. I said, not the Air Forces, not the Air Forces. Okay? She throws them. She throws them at Rock. She throws one. Throws another one. Two. Right? Throws both of them Air Forces at her. Next thing you know, she runs up on Rock, and then you hear Rolly in the background, you know, cheerleading on. She's just like, get that bitch, get that bitch, get that bitch, get that hoe, get that hoe, get that hoe. Not gonna lie, it was pretty even. Rock didn't rock her like she rocked Persuasion. But Slim didn't really get too much of a good like hit on her either. But round 2 is next week. And next thing you know, Jayla gets mad because Jayla's just like, why y'all bitches trying to tag team my bitch Rock? Okay? So if you want that pressure, we could get that pressure. You feel me? So she wanted that pressure with Miss Roly Poly snack meals. So Roly Poly had me cracking up because she was just like, next thing you know, Jayla, that bitch, that squid, handsome Squidward ass face, gonna ask me why I'm throwing why I wanted to jump in. I wasn't gonna jump in. I was just asking her what was up since she was done fighting Slim. If your handsome ass was paying attention, then you would have noticed. My whole thing is, I don't like Roly not jumping in, but even trying to get at her because Slim already fighting her. So what is your issue with her if she didn't throw a bottle at you? Let your friend fight her own battles. That's my whole thing, right? So next thing you know, Jayla runs up on Roly and just start hitting her. Not gonna lie, she got Roly good because Roly ain't got no hair or nothing to really pull because you know Jayla bald-headed girl. So she got her gal. You know, Jayla hands are lethal. So you can say a lot about Jayla, but her hands, you know, they work. Okay, they work as fast as her mouth. They really do. So she ended up getting her good. So next week we see them fighting even more, and it looks like it's gonna be a split house, girl. It looks like it's gonna be Jayla, Ann, Scotty, and Rock in one side, and it's gonna be Roly, Bree, Sway, and Natalie on one side. And I told y'all Natalie and Bree. I'm not Natalie and Jayla was gonna end up getting into it or whatever. So whole time next week, Natalie's just like, "Why are you looking at me like that? You weren't looking at me, okay? I see you, bitch. You're not John Cena, bitch. The fuck, I see you. You can't see me. No, I see you. You're looking at me crazy." So Jayla's just like, "What do you mean?" You feel me? So she looking at her crazy or whatever. So they're gonna end up getting into it. My whole thing is with the whole Roly saying that Jayla was talking crap about Rock. I do believe that because y'all seen the first episode, she was like, "Is she touched?" I don't think Roly, like I said, I don't think Jayla was really feeling Rock like that. But when she seen Rock Sway, that's when she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make this bitch go on my side because the bitch could thump." You feel me? And she has the following, so we finna become besties. So I do believe Roly when it comes to that. Let me know what you guys think about some of the stuff that happened in this episode. Are you guys team Jayla? Are you guys team Roly? Are you guys team Slim? Or are you guys team Rocket? Okay? Leave your comments down below. Entertainers, we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.